Do you ever find yourself curious in the inner workings of online banks such as Everbank Online? The fact that they provide affordable rates, in addition to waiving a large number of fees and occasionally even providing freebies, appears to be almost too good to be true. But what exactly is the catch? To tell you the truth, there is just no catch. Everbank, like the majority of other financial institutions, adheres to a revenue-generating plan that is intended to maintain the company's existence and, ideally, cause it to flourish. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Everbank's finances. We'll crack the code on their secret sauce. Spoiler alert, there's no secret sauce, just good old-fashioned business strategies, and explore exactly how they make their money tick. Now, before we jump in, it's important to understand Everbank's territory. They're a diversified financial services company, meaning they don't just offer checking and savings accounts. They have their fingers in various pies, from wealth management to investment banking. But for the sake of simplicity, today we'll focus on their bread and butter, consumer banking services. Alright, with that groundwork laid, let's get down to business. Here are the key ways Everbank makes money. 1. The spread, interest rate magic. This might be the first thing that pops into your head, and for good reason. Banks, in essence, act as middlemen. They take your deposits, money you park in your savings account, and lend that money out to borrowers, think mortgages, car loans, etc. The magic lies in the interest rate disparity. Everbank offers you, the depositor, a specific interest rate on your savings. But when they lend that money out, they charge the borrower a higher interest rate. This difference, the spread, is a significant source of Everbank's income. Here's an analogy. Imagine you buy apples in bulk for $1 each and then sell them individually for $1.50. The 50 cents difference is your profit, similar to the spread in the banking world. 2. Service fees. Not all fees are evil. We all know the dreaded bank fees. Maintenance fees, overdraft charges, ATM fees, they can add up quickly. While Everbank does waive some fees, a big selling point for many customers, they do generate income from certain service charges. Now, the key here is transparency. Everbank should be upfront about any potential fees, so you can make informed decisions about your banking activities. Think of fees like optional add-ons on a fast food meal. You might not need the extra fries, but they're there if you want them, and the restaurant makes money if you do. 3. The power of investment management. Remember when we mentioned Everbank's diversified services? They don't just keep your deposits sitting around, they invest a portion of those funds, with your consent, of course, in various financial instruments. This allows them to potentially earn a return on that invested capital, further adding to their revenue stream. Imagine you leave some of your savings with a friend who's good at investing. They use that money to buy and sell stocks, aiming to grow the amount. Any profits they make, minus their cut, would be like Everbank's earnings from investment management. 4. Cards on the table, credit card game. Everbank offers credit cards, and just like traditional banks, they earn money on these in a couple of ways. One is through interest charged on unpaid balances. You know the drill: swipe, buy, don't pay it off in full, interest accrues. Everbank also benefits from transaction fees charged to merchants whenever you use their card. Think of a credit card as a double-edged sword. It's convenient, but if not used responsibly, interest charges can eat away at your wallet, lining Everbank's pockets in the process. Transaction fees are like a small commission the store pays every time you use your card, a tiny cut that adds up over time. 5. Value-added services, beyond the basics. Everbank goes beyond simple checking and savings accounts. They offer a range of value-added services, like money market accounts or certified cashier's checks. These services often come with associated fees, another source of income for the bank. Imagine your bank account as a basic package, with additional features available for a price. Upgrading to a premium plan with more features is like opting for Everbank's value-added services. It gives you more options, but it might cost you extra.